All right, we're all unmuted. Welcome.
We are muted?
Not anymore. We guys.
All right.
We are live. We are welcome.
I
What's
am
that?
Groot.
Hey, that's no spoilers. All right, so
We've been doing this podcast for a solid 5 minutes and we were muted. Is that what you're telling me?
no.
Oh my gosh.
I gotta turn you guys down. Okay, so welcome once again to the RPG Academy presents Waterdeep Dragon Heist, the official RPG Academy Twitch show for Dungeons and Dragons. You guys know what's up.
It's beautiful.
That's what we do. All right, we play some D&D. We have some fun. Yeah,
Did we play D&D here?
we kind of.
Did you see the chat, Tom? Did you see the chat?
Oh, it is. Yeah, it's guys. It is.
Keep us in the chats.
My gosh. Tom, you didn't tell us?
It's a very, very wondrous day here in Cincinnati, Ohio, as the whole town has come out to celebrate.
We're jubilant.
What?
They're celebrating my birthday.
What?
Yeah, get that cake out, boys!
Happy birthday.
I have cake too.
I also have cake. Thank you, Tom, for providing us our cake.
Yeah, thanks for the cake, Tom.
Please reimburse us. Hit me in my Venmo.
No, I sent that to you. I sent you guys all cake in the post mail.
That's right. I
that's
got
what
mine
they-
in the mail.
That's what they call it, the post mail. Okay, but anyway, thanks for the celebration, Jake.
You're welcome. I hired this dancer. Only knows one move. So you'll have to forgive her.
She's very good.
Okay, get out of here now.
She knows it.
That's
Okay,
right.
they're gone.
Happy birthday, Tom. You've circled around the sun one more glorious time.
That's right. Yes. Okay, but I appreciate the the celebrating with me. So, but what would be an even greater gift that you guys could give me? Just don't goof off. All right, come on. Just like I want one night where like you guys actually do what I wrote down.
Well, Tom, I'm
Wait,
pretty
this is
sure
scripted?
Yeah, it's scripted. It's just like Critical Role.
I lost my script.
people watch us because of our lovable non-committal to the rules.
Yes. All right, guys. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and get started. A few little things to talk about real quick is we are still doing the giveaway for the Dungeons and Dragons Rules Cyclopedia. You guys can't see, but I'm flashing it on the screen. All right, once we hit 500 followers on Twitch, we will be doing a raffle and sending out the Rules Cyclopedia to one lucky winner. It is a massive book that contains all of the original rules for Dungeons and Dragons. Lots of really that cool old school art that if you guys picked up the Art and Arcana book that was released last year, lots of cool stuff in here. So by all means, go ahead and smash that little heart button right there. Give us a follow. All right. So the other thing is the Acadicon Kickstarter is over and we succeeded, but you guys can still go ahead and pick up badges because now we are selling them the old-fashioned way. So we're using tabletop events, and I will share the link in the chat. There you go. If you haven't picked up your badge yet, you can go ahead and do that there and have a good old time.
Is it true that the old-fashioned way includes using doubloons to purchase your badges?
Yeah.
Or is it still U.S. dollars?
It's doubloons, and we barter, trade
And
furs.
where is the where can I get my US currency converted into doubloons?
All right, no more goofs. All right, that's it. Okay. So, but anyway, we are here to play Waterdeep Dragon Heist, the fantastic low-level adventure released by Wizards of the Coast. All right, so just a quick recap. Go ahead and... Oh, thank you. J.K. Cantwell is now following. Appreciate that follow. You guys, I have Twitch alerts now because we are professional.
Nice.
My wife just followed us, so, it's something.
It only took her how many episodes?
This is episode 15.
It's just for your birthday. It's just like, I guess.
Yeah, like 12 through 14 was still kind of a trial period. But then she's like, you know what, 15, I think I'll follow my husband.
Yes. So anyway, I appreciate that. And So, let's go ahead and start with Valbar Mundy. Give us a quick recap of who Valbar is, what he is, and what his deal is.
So Valbar is just the most adorable, wonderful purple gnome. He looks like Gonzo from some show. I don't know if we're able to clear that. I don't know if are we able to clear that?
No, show is good.
So Gonzo, a nondescript character from some show on a television series that lasted for a long time. But he looks kind of like that. He is the sole owner, and I guess he's kind of swindling his friends a little bit. They think that they have some stake in the Troll Skull Manor, but they really don't. He's the only person that's on the deed. And yeah, that's just all about Valbar.
Sweet. I like it. All right.
Yeah.
Macon.
Yes.
Give us, just remind people who Macon is briefly.
Oh, well, Macon is the suave, debonair bard who you really don't want to cross him because I don't even know what he's capable of at this point. But yeah, he's got a soft spot. He doesn't get a lot of chances to show it because most of the time people are trying to, betray him and, be mean. But, he has a soft spot for the poor and weak peoples of Waterdeep.
He does. And we'll hop right over to our newest player, Alex. And Alex, remind us again about your character, Guinevere.
So Guinevere is a 5'6" human with long blonde hair, yellow eyes. She is of noble birth, and she is currently employed by the Zentarum, by Dabble, Starsong.
This is correct.
And is along with the group to help out and
Yeah.
kind of make money and kind of trying to do her own thing. She is not from Waterdeep. She's from a town called Cormier to the east that has a portal connection to Waterdeep. Yeah.
Cool.
That's about all anybody knows about her.
Yeah, Guinevere is basically been conscripted to be of service to the Waterdeep Boys and the Troll Skull Manor.
Is that what we're called? The Waterdeep Boys?
That's kind of what I've been calling you guys in my head. So, and it's BOIS or Z, depending on the day. So anyway,
That's not what we're called, Tom.
Okay.
It's with a Z at
We're
night.
called Macon and the Zits.
Okay, well I'll think about it. All right. So anyway,
We have to roll for it later.
Get in the zits? Is that what you said?
Macon and the Zits.
no, we're good. That's gone. All right. So now,
Macon!
guys, no goofs. All right. So anyway, let's do our last session. You guys had finally found the Vault of Dragons. Hopefully, finally going to find Dalgut Neverember's massive, his cache of these golden dragons. Coins, the currency of Waterdeep. You guys had found it. It was locked. And you guys had a couple of the keys. You guys needed a painting of a dwarf miner. You guys needed a gift from a queen. And you needed a beholder's eye stalk. You guys have the painting and the beholder eye stalk, but you don't have the gift from the queen yet. So unfortunately, you haven't opened the vault. But while you were at this old tower where the vault is in the basement of, this tower is currently owned by Esville Rosnar, a noble woman of within Waterdeep. She has basically been trying to get into the vault as well, but she had no idea how to do it. But you guys had the Stone of Golor, so you had that knowledge. She was there, obviously, and when she realized that you guys were going to open up the vault, she took action, and it became known that she was the one and only Black Viper.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yes. In absolutely deadly combat, you all fought her and eventually Macon blew her off the roof of this old watchtower using his thunderous magic. She fell, hit the ground. We still haven't determined if she's broken her back all Batman style or whatnot. But when you guys were about to make it, you had your sword to her throat, asking her why she had let your dear friend Keon Seabrook die and why she had not taken action many sessions ago. She revealed to you in a very dramatic fashion who said he is dead. And that's where we're going to pick up right now. She is laying in the grass. There's this blood that's still just kind of pooled on the grass where the wounds are starting to definitely going to cause issue if they aren't treated soon. And she's kind of looking up at all three of you with this just hazy, dazed look as she has just revealed this secret. How do you all respond to this?
What is that supposed to be?
It means he's not dead.
Then where is he?
It's complicated, but he's no longer with me.
But
She's
he was with you.
Yes. Did it? Keon had months before taken on the alias of the Purple Puncher. So he became an apprentice of mine, some say. Our work was going well. We were doing good in this city. Then he got mixed up with some very powerful people in the city, and next thing I know, Keon is being charged and executed for murder of a noblewoman and the murder of City Watch. I'm not saying that he's completely innocent, but I was able to recover his body after the execution and perform a resurrection spell on him. It did not go 100% as planned. Something got to him when he was in the other side. I'm not sure what. But needless to say, he's not with me anymore. Please. One of you all. Give me magic. I don't know. I'm dying.
Hey, you said you could cast resurrection, so please. Prove it.
All right, Valbar, You all are fools. I can help you get your friend back.
I'm sorry, what's going on?
Well, you see, my dearest friend and confidant, Gwen, some time ago I had a dear friend, Keon, who was murdered, hung by the neck until dead, and this one could have saved him, but chose not to. And now she's trying to fool us into thinking that she somehow has him alive somewhere.
I don't have him. That's the point.
Oh, convenient.
Can I roll insight to see if she's lying to us about resurrecting him?
Yes, go ahead and roll insight.
17.
17. That will do it. She does not appear to be lying about any of this. Like, you can see, like, it would almost be impossible. Just like, she is so hurt right now. Just like it would take absolute willpower to lie in this sort of state. Everything she's appearing to say is true.
Because I'm holding the Stone of Golor, when we rolled, it increased my my flaw.
Correct.
My flaw is I'm convinced that no one could ever fool me in the way I fool others. So I'm going to say that no matter what she says, I'm not going to be able to believe her because that would mean she had fooled me or he had fooled me at his death and his wake and this whole time.
Well, but it sounded like from what she was saying, she didn't know that he was going to be killed. She just resurrected him afterwards. So she wasn't like pulling over a fast one on you.
Oh, true. So she just resurrected him. So she's not outright lying.
Right. Macon, I think I believe her. I think he's probably out there somewhere.
Then why hasn't he come to us?
Because he's not in a proper state of mind. When he came back, not all of him came back.
Where's his physical form, though?
It's here, in this physical plane, in Waterdeep.
Well, let's go there right now. What are we waiting for?
Let's go.
It's not going to be that easy.
Why?
Well, not with that attitude.
He's... Let's just say he's under the employ, some may say thrall, of Victoro Castlelantern.
Wow.
Look, I don't know what they're... For real, I can't talk anymore. She is like, you start... Yeah, you see... Guinevere, go to roll a medicine. Oh, did you use healing hands, or did you just like throw that out there to see what it does?
I clicked it on accident.
Okay. Do you go ahead and... I want you to go ahead and roll a medicine check for me.
Sure. I'm so good at medicine. I too.
I mean, you've been on a lot of battlefields, or maybe not, but
You've seen war movies before?
Yeah, you've seen war movies. She's still talking, so she's not dead.
There you go. I rolled an 8.
She's fine.
As Guinevere says
Still alive.
as she says that she's fine, make it. You realize she is not gonna last much longer.
She's okay, I'm sure. I'm pretty confident.
So I'm
She'll
gonna
be
turn,
fine.
I'm gonna turn to the other two, and I'm just gonna say, "Fine, heal her."
Now listen, I will heal you, but you have to promise that you aren't going to start climbing buildings and killing us again. You're going to help us find our friend. And you're going to give us all the money in this vault. You're not going to try to steal any of it. It's all ours now.
When you kind of start saying this, she like totally passes out. Her eyes kind of roll back.
I guess that's a yes.
I don't know. But
I'm assuming
I guess well, we can assume so.
All right. Here goes. 6 healing.
Okay. Okay. She's just... It's almost like she's like... She just... You see like one of her legs kind of like snap back into socket.
And I go, like I was saying before you passed out.
Oh my...
We'll let you go. We'll continue to like heal you and make you whole again. But you have to promise you're going to lead us to our friend, and we get all the stuff and drag it in this vault.
She kind of pulls herself up and she's sitting now, but she's kind of with her back rested on the wall of this old watchtower.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It was probably very dumb of me to try to attack you. I understand that.
Yes.
But the situation it was desperate. We need that gold. I will help you get your friend back. My friend back. We can get Keon. But we have to get the gold. The Castle Lanterns want it. I don't know why, but they haven't just done this to Keon. They've been taking... It's strange. When people have died in Waterdeep, they've been somehow taking their souls. They're planning. It's something. Word on the streets, though, is that they need this money for something as well. They have all of their agents out trying to find its entrance. You guys started poking your heads around, asking questions about Dalgut. Put a target on your back. All right? Especially Keon when he got super aggressive and started working with me. They want the gold. They have Keon. We need to get the gold. Keep them from getting it. And we need to then stop their plan from taking place. And then we'll rescue Keon.
I mean, what other option do we have?
So much more complicated than.
Then
But I
what?
thought-
What'd you
then-
think? You were just trying to gonna delve into some mysterious dungeon and get riches and rewards? No, things
Yeah.
are not that simple.
Well, it would have been
You like
So
cool
they
if it
don't-
was.
clues included that in the brochure.
Yeah, Guinevere. This is definitely not like you've just like
Not what.
you heard the name Victorio Castle Lantern, and this is his name. Him and his wife Amelia are two of the most well-known lords and lady in Waterdeep.
Okay, so I would know who they are.
All right, yeah,
Heard of them, I'm assuming.
yes.
All right. So what do we have left? We just need the gift from the queen.
You need she's like a gift from the queen. What are these?
No, I was not asking that. I would use Valbar's voice. This is me, Troy. Hello, I'm Troy.
I wanted to do it in the
hi, Troy.
game. I wanted to do it in the game.
Hi, Troy.
Okay. Yeah, we will do it in the game.
Okay,
I'm just trying to get my person knowledge
Okay.
up to my character knowledge.
That's good. Yes, you just need a gift from a queen. These keys are very, very esoteric,
Mhm.
very kleptic.
Okay. All right. Watch. So at this point we just need the gift from the queen, right?
A gift from a queen. That's the last clue or the last key.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, it makes sense. Where did you get that crown from? Inside.
From the queen,
Well,
right over here. She
No.
gave it back to me.
she looks over
No.
at Guinevere.
It's like a toy. It's no.
Well,
That's-
it could
No, I'm
have
no
been a
queen.
gift.
That's not a queen.
I dubbed her Queen of Troll Skull Manor.
You have no legal or religious authority.
I have legal authority as owner of Troll Skull, one of the owners of Troll Skull Manor.
Oh my.
Yes. Exactly.
How have you guys gotten this far? My word.
Careful. I
All right.
still have my sword.
All right, fair enough. But now you have a professional with you.
Listen.
Yes,
We're
I
all
know. We
professional.
invited Gwen along.
Now myself.
Well, thank you for that, Bacon.
Welcome.
Myself. Look, we just need to get a gift from a queen.
That's all we need.
Do you know any queens?
No.
Yes.
Who?
Well, we went bar hopping, you see.
No. Okay, you went ball hopping. Okay, continue.
Well, apparently that's the wrong kind of queen.
Oh, I got you.
That was a lot of fun, but I mean, I don't think that any of the gifts that they gave you all are gonna.
Well, there's always queens within Waterdeep. Traveling dignitaries and nobles passing through. We could even... You all do potentially have pull with Lady Silverhand, correct?
Is she a queen?
Yes? Or at
How
least...
do you figure?
What's that?
She's an open lord.
Yes, I know, but you're mistaken. Lariel Silverhand hides many secrets. And she was a queen.
Interesting.
Hmm.
So we just have to get her to give us something.
Don't worry,
Macon, when is your
Rose-
birthday?
she owes me one. She got my best friend killed.
Okay.
That's an excellent point. Sorry, I'm stepping outside of Albar again to say Troy thinks that's an excellent point.
It is a pretty good point. So, but Asvale looks at you all. How are we going to get an audience?
Oh,
You
you just leave
probably
that
asked.
to me, my dear.
Okay, so now we're going to basically, when you say that, we fade to black. Now where are we?
We are standing in front of the Castle Waterdeep.
Okay.
I am out of disguise to look like Laryl Silverhand,
Nice.
and I'm just gonna walk right through the front
All right,
door.
so but real quick, Valbar, what do you look like?
I look like Valbar, obviously.
Guinevere, yourself?
Yep.
All right. Esvale has cleaned up. She's still definitely. You see her hold her side every once in a while. Maybe you guys took her back to Rainier, back to his clinic. He put her next to the cultist, patched her up. Rainier is like, "Why do you guys keep bringing me people that you've gravely injured?" So she got cleaned up. She's wearing her noble regalia. All right. She has her family's crests of the Rosnars, and she is with you all. She's standing outside. All right, Lady Silverhand. After you. And
I walk on in.
all right, there's some guards.
We all follow.
All right, so this is all right. So some guards are standing outside the gates. They kind of look at you. My dearest lady, didn't you just?
I'm just gonna walk right past and just like put up my hand like I don't have time for this. I'm just gonna walk right past them.
All right,
I follow.
I do want you to go ahead and roll a performance check.
There's got to be some type of advantage, though, with him looking just like her.
Yeah, his advantage is just good rolls, you know?
17.
They're going to let you walk on by. You are now in the massive halls of the Palace Waterdeep. Large marble columns kind of point the way on this, like you've got this opal floor. It's extremely extravagant. And where are you heading?
I'm heading to the audience chamber where we met with her before.
Okay. You see the audience chamber, and there are 2 more guards standing outside there, and the doors are shut.
I'm going to approach.
They look visibly confused. I'm just gonna say, hold on. All right, who are you, ladies?
I'm just going to snap and wave my hand at the door to try and get them to open the door without saying anything.
One of the guards is. They're just going to look. They almost like they have no idea what to do. They're going to open up the door. Sitting at this kind of throne room with a table of all these kind of books and stuff piled up next to her is Lady Silverhand, and there are there's probably about 15 other people in here as well that are just.
As soon as they turn their back to open the doors, I'm just gonna turn back into myself.
They're going to. The guards in the chamber are going to rush up to you with their swords drawn. And Silverhand is just going to. Oh my word. No, put your swords away.
Ah, my dearest lady.
Hold on. Give me a second. My dearest lords, ladies, nobles, businessmen, citizens of this grand city, I must ask that we conclude our meeting tomorrow. I apologize. There is matters She
There are
states,
matters.
There are matters that concern the defense of the city. She kind of.
Yes.
There
I'm
we
very
go.
important.
Uh, no, this is. Yes, sure. Why not? All right. No, we will. She shakes their hands very cordially. Okay. What are you all doing here?
I've come for a boon.
I owe you nothing. Keon
I'm
did this
sorry.
to himself. He killed
You
He
owe
killed
me
guards.
Everything.
He killed guards. I already told you, my hands are washed. I cannot do anything of this. This is not a monarchy. I am not a queen. I cannot just willy-nilly change things how you want them to be.
Who said anything about being a queen?
Yeah, I just want you to give me a small token of your appreciation.
What am I appreciating? Who is this?
Oh, this is
Well, hello.
Gwen.
Yes. Thank you. Finally got it right. Lady Silverhand, I presume. And Guinevere Obasker.
She looks.
Yeah.
Obaska?
Here with the group.
Oh my. Her. Are you serious? You're.
Yep, that's all we
You're Obaska.
that's all we have to say about it. Yep.
Did you two know this?
Yes.
No, what?
We're appraised on all of our new hires.
And did she also?
Know all about me.
Also, oh my. All right. We'll deal with that. Also, why is Esville Rosnar with you?
Well,
I
is
didn't
our
realize
new
that.
employee.
She's your employee. Esville's like, no. You're gravely mistaken. And
Sorry,
Silverhand,
Esvale, do we need to put you back in your place?
Silverhand is like, I would not talk to her quite like that. Her family may sell you into slavery.
Yes. Yes.
As
They can
Esville
try.
looks furious. That was a long time ago. Our family is different. Okay.
Yes, they're much weaker now.
Esville just kind of backs away slowly. Look, we're here for a gift. Listen to him. One. You want a gift? This is
Yes.
this is why
My
you're requesting.
birthday. My name day.
And if I give you this gift, you'll leave.
For a bit.
No, we're done. You step within sights of this palace.
Valbar starts to cry, just like breaking down. And he just goes, we lost our friend, and we're just having a really tough time. And if you could just give us something in this situation, maybe we would feel better.
All right, Valbar, go ahead and roll persuasion.
Okay. Because everybody knows that the most persuasion comes from tears. 14?
That's actually not gonna do it. She is used to people coming to the palace groveling for needs, and she has heard claims much sadder than your own and denied them.
Wow. I would like to hear some of those things that are sadder than our friend dying.
Well, there was little Timmy. Timmy Timmy died of golden face. And there's all this gold in this room, and she would not let him touch a single piece.
Mm-hmm.
She just watched him die of the shriveling disease.
All right. Valbar is going to turn and start to walk away. Is there anything in the room that is a small token that is maybe just sitting on a table, like maybe a little trinket or a little figurine or something, or a pen engraved with the markings of Lady Silverhand or anything like that?
There's definitely like there's like some quills and stuff on her
Quill.
writing.
Perfect. I wanna grab one as I'm walking away dejected and sobbing.
Do you do it sneaky, like very?
Oh, so sneaky.
Okay.
Like, you know, I'm like reaching for a tissue, and then my hand happens to like go by a quill and grab it, like something.
Oh,
like
that's
that.
gonna be sleight of hand.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. 16.
Yeah, you pocket it.
I pocket it,
Yeah,
and
and
then I go. All right, boys. I just don't think that she's gonna give us a gift. We should just leave now.
well, you've piqued my curiosity, though. I'm not gonna give you a gift, but why? This is a very strange claim. You just march into my this palace and demand I give you a gift. Not even anything specific.
It's just something so that we can remember Keon by.
Doesn't Keon have possessions? Why do you need something from myself?
No, they were all taken away when he was killed.
All right, I want you to make a deception roll now.
4.
She's like, she looks over at Macon and Guinevere. The gnome is clearly lying.
I mean, I don't know anything about this Keon other than what they've said.
Oh,
So,
Baskar.
if possessions were taken, I really don't know.
I'm very confused how you have wound up with the likes of them.
Well,
Wow!
it's
Wow!
pretty simple, really. Since you're familiar with me, you know I'm not from Waterdeep.
No, your family's from Cormyr.
Came here looking to do, kind of set off on my own, and
Does your
try and
does your
make
mother
the-
does your mother know you're here?
she knows I am in Waterdeep, yes, and come here to make some money and everything, and then here I am. So just one step on a very long road towards being my own person.
Well,
Were you bound by your mother's wishes before?
No, not per se, no.
okay. Fine. You know what? Do whatever you want to do. Please don't get hurt in this city. Do you have any idea of the paperwork that is involved with the visiting dignitary if you get injured in my city?
A
Please.
lot less than if a friend gets injured.
What are you threatening me?
Wait, what do you mean dignitary?
I think
No.
it just means because his friend died
Yeah,
and all of that.
and you could care less.
Gwen, are you a dignitary?
No?
Is she lying?
Guinevere, go and roll deception.
No?
Valbar, roll insight.
Oh, nat 20!
It's not a nat
Oh,
20.
it's
Not that, but
I just saw a 20. It's a 20!
Yeah, she's lying.
You are clearly a dignitary. What kind of dignitary are you?
well, I wouldn't consider myself a dignitary per se, but
Are you royal?
no. Yes.
Legally, yes. Legally she's a visiting dignitary, so that is why I need her to she's like, I actually have the paperwork that I need you to fill out. You need to register as Princess of Cormyr while you're in my city.
What?
This is no joke.
No, I'm laughing. Not I'm laughing. Troy's just like, what?
Valbar says that. What? What?
Oh,
Wait, so
I
all you need to
didn't
do is
realize there was paperwork involved.
so all. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Person.
Okay, never mind. Let's walk outside and we can discuss this later.
So you don't need a gift.
We still need a gift. If you're willing to give us a gift.
No, I've already said I'm not going to give you anything.
All right, then I don't know what we're still doing in here. Let's all leave.
Macon, what do you do?
I stand there. And I walk up to her desk. And I take one of her quills. And I put it in her hand.
This is supposed to mean something.
And then I'm going to hold up my hand and say, would you gift me that quill?
You know what? If it gets you to leave, fine. Take it. Consider it a souvenir.
I take it and I pocket it. I start walking toward the door and I turn around and I say, I haven't forgot about Keon. And I will hurt you for this. A day will come when you think you're safe and happy, and your joy will turn to ashes in your mouth, and you will know the debt is paid. And then I leave.
Dark.
She doesn't respond at all. You just see the cold, steely eyes staring back at you. You don't even... She uses some sort of... She shuts the door.
Whoa. Before I leave, so like Macon's already walked away, right? And I'm guessing Gwen has also walked away.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna turn.
I have not.
Gonna start. Oh, okay. When are you leaving?
Well, I gotta fill out the paperwork first.
Okay, you're filling out the paperwork. So
I'm gonna take another quill and fill it.
so Macon's walking away, and I see that Macon has a quill that's been gifted to him. So Valbar turns around and looks at Lady Silverhand, takes the quill out of his pocket, and just goes, "We don't need this anymore," and throws it in the courtroom and walks away.
Does anyone else want last words before leaving the room?
Gwen, this is your opportunity.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish filling out the paperwork and everything. And can I get a copy of that?
I would like this stapled and collated, please.
She
Just
takes.
in case somebody asks for proof. Of,
They have one. They have like carbon copy scrolls in Waterdeep where she takes one off and she's gonna hand it to you. Of course.
Perfect, thank you. And I'll just shake her hand. Just like a thank you very much for your hospitality in the city, I guess.
Do you still have the quill you used to sign?
No, I have a copy of my documents, which she just gave me.
Oh. Okay. A gift from a queen. She gifted you some slices of paper.
No, just put my hand out to politely shake it and bid her adieu.
Okay.
Do you trip over the quill that I left on the floor?
Well, you said you threw it in a corner, so I hope not. How about walking to the corner and then walking out the door?
No. All right. So you guys are all outside of the chamber and kind of think like a common area of the palace where just anybody can come, and there's other bureaucrats and whatnot milling around. Esvale is just kind of mixing nobility and her persona as the Black Viper by she's got like an apple that's stabbed with a dagger, and she's just kind of eating it. It's just very disgustingly like apple juice is going out of her mouth. Yeah. All right.
Interesting.
Did you
Interesting.
look, that was very well, we got the gift technically, right? Did we?
No. We didn't.
So we're gonna go back to the tower, and if you want to try and scrounge up some leads on a queen, that would be great.
What do you mean, a queen? I saw her give you the quill.
Oh, Well, I mean, then why did you even ask?
It was more of a rhetorical question, like, is this gift good enough?
I don't believe that the stone said anything about the quality.
Also, are we not going to talk about the elephant in the room? Should I say?
There are
Hey,
no
she's a
elephants
person.
here.
Wow, that is really hurtful.
What do
Okay,
you-
I'm like 5'6".
No.
Okay,
You're a reasonable weight for your height.
I am. I'm only like 130.
Why did you not say anything?
I don't remember.
We could have just gone to your mother.
Or if you have anything that your mom gave you,
Nope.
Are you saying your mother gave you nothing?
Sure, she gave me, love and lessons and lots of learning on how to be royalty and be a noble and everything. But that's a part of the reason I left. It's because it's just not what I wanted to do with my whole life. My mother, if you knew anything about Cormier, was leagues beyond what she wanted me to be, and I don't.
Ezra's just kind of shaking her head. Oh my. Whatever.
guess what? We did receive a gift from a queen. Gwen is a gift to all of us. Right? 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 The gift of human life.
Asville says.
Right?
Asville's. Let's put our chances on the quill. All right. So now, what do you guys want to do? So
You
something
can
to
open
think.
that door.
This is another thing to consider. Also, at this point, this encounter potentially has made Lady Silverhand pretty upset. So don't expect to get any help from her or the Harpers. Not that you guys have ever been talking to them. But
That's fine.
okay.
No worries. We need to open that door, get the money, save Keon's soul.
All right. So what do you guys want to do now? What's the plan?
Go
Let's
pay
go to the vault.
so we can get the boy's soul.
Hey, I've heard that joke before. Let's go to the vault.
Okay. So do you guys all head back to the vault?
Yes.
Sure,
We do.
let's do it.
All right. And okay, we're back down into the vaults.
So, Gwen, if you are royalty, why exactly do you need to get to the Vault of Dragons?
Oh, I thought I just told you that.
To escape your mother? That doesn't make any sense. You could do anything. But why us? Why here? Why now?
Oh, Tom,
What's up?
prior to this conversation, on our if it was possible to send a runner back to, like, just a kid or something, back to the yawning portal, and just give him a message and give him like a couple copper or something,
Okay.
and to run back and just let Davil know
Okay.
what I'm up to.
Okay.
What? You're sending street youths out? Sending secret messages? What
I'm
is
not
happening?
necessarily hiding it from you. I'm just like, hey, just
So you're not, you tell everyone what the secret message is from this little child?
no.
What do you tell us and this little child?
Yeah, I mean, maybe one of your.
Just say, what?
No, go ahead. What were you guys saying?
I was gonna say I just like, find a kid, be like, hey kid, do you want to make a couple copper?
I want to make a couple copper.
We're right here.
Well, you
Yeah,
guys
we're,
are.
we're not like by the yawning portal. We're off like going to this other
Yeah,
thing.
you guys are
No,
walking.
We're in totally different areas,
I
right?
get it. We're walking. I'm talking to you as we're walking, asking you why we're here, and you're like,
No,
hey,
this was
let's-
like as soon
let's
as we like
grab
left
some
the
street
building.
Yeah.
kid.
No.
This was
So
like as soon as we left the building before we started walking.
So
I'm red conning.
exactly. Okay. Yeah, I got it. So you leave the Palace of Waterdeep. It's a very busy kind of open square right outside. Lots of people selling wares. They're selling like souvenirs of the palace, magnets,
mini palaces.
pictures, exactly, little snow globes and everything. And yeah, you see. So I mean, it's not like you wouldn't necessarily So yeah, Guinevere, there's definitely people around or kids that street urchins that you could give some coins to.
I mean, if there's not, that's cool.
No, there is. There totally is. It's in Valbar. You wouldn't necessarily. You wouldn't maybe see Guinevere doing this. I don't know if you would
Yeah.
maybe think. You know what, Valbar? Maybe you would.
I'm also generous to the poor.
This
So
is
let-
true.
I don't know if
So let me retcon for a
Valbar
second.
knows that, but
Let me retcon for a second. Here's where Valbar's mind is at, right?
Okay.
So he just found out this huge news that this entire time Gwen has been royalty, is a princess, knows a queen, is running from the queen, and now she's going and like trying to sneak off from our group as we're taking a walk back to the Vault of Dragons. And Valbar's thinking, I wonder why she's walking away, going to talk to some street kid, offering up, pulls out some money. Oh, now I got my money bag out. I'm going to hand money to this random dirty street kid for no apparent reason.
Who says
Valbar
he's-
thinks that's suspicious.
Okay. Yeah.
Valbar thinks it's suspicious.
fair.
It's
I got to talk about the mailbag. I'm dying to talk about the mail. I've been dying to talk about the mail for all day. What do I find out? What do I find out?
you.
Gwen is giving money to all these street youth. These street youths are just running around, sending messages all over the city.
All right.
You know what else I found out? We're all fired.
We were actually fired 2 weeks ago. No. All right. So.
All right, so I'm going to follow this kid. What does this kid know? I'm going to shake this kid down. I
Hold
want to
on,
find
do
out
you-
what he...
I mean, I'm like going up to him and then coming back to the group.
Yeah.
He's
So
gonna leave.
so you see Guinevere come
I'm gonna
back.
be like, "Where's Valbar going?"
Yeah. So no, this is what we see. Guinevere comes back to the group. Macon, Valbar, Esville are right there. Guinevere kind of went off, and then she came back. Valbar, you saw her hands go.
Valbar. I do. I say, Valbar. Well, Valbar says, Gwen, what was that? What did you just tell that kid and give him money for? And why is he running away down the street?
Well, he seemed
Quickly,
Yeah.
quickly.
We've got a long walk. I don't know what the rush is.
I
Just
shake
asking him to
this kid.
give it. Just ask him to give an update to my actual employers. So
I chase this kid.
pretty much it.
As soon as Guinevere, I like as soon as Guinevere is like uttering these words, Valbar doesn't even respond. You just turn and I was like,
I just run straight past her towards this kid.
How tall's the kid?
probably
Excellent question.
like 5 inches taller than Valbar.
Perfect. So he's got slightly
Hey.
faster movement speed.
All right, so this is what we're gonna do,
Yep.
Valbar. You need
Mhm.
to see if you catch this kid because we're not. You need to go and roll athletics.
Oh God. Oh God.
Are we just gonna like?
How's
go to
five?
town, or
How's
we-
5 grab you? This kid doesn't know that I'm chasing him, so I have the advantage of that.
Element of surprise.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but coppers make little kids run fast.
And Troy, I know my kids. They just run. They're just like this is just like
Valbar yells, "I have gold instead of copper!" At this kid. Hey, kid! I have money.
the kid is gone. If you want to know anything, you're gonna have to take this up with Guinevere.
All right, I turn around and angrily like huff my way back.
Guys,
Are you still running?
yeah, he's out of breath for sure.
I'm out of breath. Gwen, what did you tell that kid?
I told you what I told him.
No, we are a secret group. You cannot be telling random street kids what we're doing, what
As-
our progress is, where we're headed.
I didn't say any of that.
What did you tell him?
I told him to let. I mean,
Let who know what?
roll
my
Alright.
boss know that we're leaving the palace.
Guinevere roll
Just
Guinevere roll deception.
I mean, to be fair, am I lying?
if that's what.
I didn't exactly have time to stand there and give the kid a full, rundown.
Okay.
I feel like
I wouldn't do that anyway. I'm not stupid.
Okay.
I feel like withholding
I would've
truth
probably
from
told him,
Valbar is
like-
lying.
All right.
I think I would have told him, we're leaving the palace and we found it. I'm not going to tell the kid what we found or anything else. Just like tell Davil we're leaving the palace and we found it.
Do you
Okay,
tell
when
me?
we found the palace?
Do you tell me that?
Hmm?
Do you tell me that as well? Dabble? You say dabble. The words dabble come out of your mouth when you're talking to Valbar.
Hmm.
Do you tell me that?
A new challenger approaches.
Valbar has no trust right now.
All right.
His mind is blown.
So I want you to roll to go. We'll finish.
I mean, Valbar knows that I'm employed by the
Alright.
Zentara, which means I would be working for.
Davil. All right.
Davil.
So we're going to just
So,
resolve.
I said I told the kid to go tell my boss what I was doing.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll deception.
And Valbar being a business owner and being the boss of employees,
You would know. You would appreciate
would
this, Valbar.
appreciate that. Employees are following up.
Valbar, roll insight. Guinevere, roll deception.
Ugh, 7.
7.
I'm just totally oblivious to all this.
How do we resolve this? Because we got to resolve it.
With a battle of wits, my dear.
What did you have in mind? Chess?
Can you do this?
I
With your
cannot.
fingers? You can't slither your finger. Oh, I guess I win.
I guess so. That was the only challenge. I guess I lose. I
Okay.
don't know.
Nope. The message has been sent. There's nothing we can change about that. So, at this point, Valbar, you're going to basically have to just... There's nothing much else you can do about it other than prepare yourself and just being aware that Guinevere definitely sent information to the Zentara.
So, in terms of preparing, Valbar recognizes
How
that
long? How
there's
long
nothing.
have I known these two?
You've known Valbar for literally like 24 hours.
Okay.
Macon, about 48.
Okay. Then yes, that's
So-
what I tell him.
All right, so make it. Your trust level on a pain scale, it would be 1 versus 10. Where you at?
Well, I have this thing that my flaw is that people cannot, fool me. And then I got the stone that amplifies that by like times 10. So I'm totally fine. There's no way she's pulled the wool over my eyes.
All right, Macon gets it. Macon gets inspiration.
All right. So my flaw, I really have 2. One is Valbar's all about that money, boy. Once he sees
Right.
that gold, he's dropping whatever he's doing. Second one, he's always plotting, but he struggles to get people to go along with his ideas. I feel like this is playing very well into Valbar's flaws. This main one being that he thinks that he's about to see a major payday, and he thinks there is a person or persons who is going to interfere with that. And in knowing he cannot change that the message being sent, he's going to ask Gwen, so what happens next now that this message has been sent? Are people going to be coming after us? Is someone going to be coming to collect their cut of this vault?
What are you worried about, Valbar? Gwen is one of
Not
us
worried.
now.
No, Gwen is one of you, but not one of us.
I like Macon. Maybe you put your arm over her shoulder.
We are dear friends now.
You put it around her
Yeah,
or around me?
around her and you.
In-
I get between you and I squeeze you together. We are a a family unit.
Kind of an awkward one of these.
Valbar tries to skate, but he's too weak. He just like shrugs his shoulders.
And Valbar, I think you're just gonna have to just be on guard. Watch Gwen out of the corner of your eye.
Oh, one of my eyes is
Answer your question,
firmly on Gwen.
Valbar. No, I mean, as far as I'm aware, people shouldn't be coming after us or anything.
As far as you're aware.
As far as I'm aware.
All right, guys.
I'm very new here, so.
The awareness level's not high if you had gifts from your mom the entire time.
All right, we're gonna do a.
Don't have gifts for my mom.
All right, smash.
I told you this.
Smash cut back into like the seedy, smoky, yawning portal. The light bursts through the door as a small child runs in. Master Devil, I have a message from Guinevere Obascar. She said to bring it with utmost haste. He's gonna.
Okay.
Oh, you had time to write a letter.
What's
You
that?
had time to write a letter to this boy.
I definitely did not write a letter.
No, so Guinevere, what were you gonna say though?
Huh?
No, not a letter, just like a little message.
I mean, I didn't have time to write anything.
Oh no, you didn't. Okay, you didn't write.
That's why I told
Okay.
the kid a very small bit of info.
Gotcha. Yeah,
So
so
it'd be very easy to remember.
Yeah, so he's just gonna say that basically
We left
exactly.
the castle.
Yep, you
We found it.
found it.
That's like 7 words. It's all the kid had to know. And Davil. That's it.
Okay, Davil's gonna look at several other people that are sitting around the table. She's done it. Gotta give that kid props. The Vault of Dragons is ours, boys. All right, and
Uh-oh.
all right, so we're back at the vault now.
Okay.
All right, the doors are shut.
Player knowledge is not character knowledge. Huzzah!
Huzzah!
All right, so you guys are back in front of the shut vault door. The painting is still laying there, as well as the stuffed beholder ice stock. Macon, or I guess Macon, Valbar, and Guinevere all have gifts.
Well, no, Valbar threw his back on the floor.
All right, so
Well, his technically wasn't a gift. His was just a
oh
stole.
yeah, that's right.
Actually, Valbar first would like to coerce Gwen towards the door to see if Gwen would count as a gift from a queen.
She
since
does-
She is a princess.
She does not, but I appreciate you trying.
Thanks.
You like,
Inspiration.
yeah, inspiration for Valbar. I like how Valbar just kind of like, I'm just imagining Valbar just very angrily pushing her forward.
I'm like laying cookie breadcrumbs down, like, come look, ooh, treats, you know.
Okay, so Macon, do you hold up the quill?
Yes, I will hold up the quill.
Okay. Sure enough, as you hold up the quill, this massive 20-foot high door that says three keys bring them forth. It just slides open. You hear that just a
I didn't expect that to work.
There's like, you just feel this, you smell like the stale air that comes through, and it's completely pitch black in there. What we are going to do is I'm going to go ahead and move you guys over.
Valbar has dark vision.
You do have dark vision, Valbar. Boom. Okay. Do you guys... Oh. Let me just drag your all's tokens out. Oh no! Roll 20 done goofed.
No.
All right, let's play in a
All
mind
right,
space.
no, it's all cool. 1 second. It's just
Sponsored by Roll 20.
it's reloading.
While it's
But you
reloading,
guys are
would
going
you like
to
to
be-
drop us into a mental space?
Yeah, so you all this is this massive foyer that you all see. There's 3 large columns that are in the center of this room that are just crumbling supports. They span 60 feet up into the air, and what you can see is they appear to be holding bridges far above. So you all are underneath these bridges. And boom. Bring Valbar down here. And bring Macon down here. Alrighty. You all are in the Vault of Dragons.
Hey, we did it!
We did it,
Congratulations, everyone.
Okay.
And it's empty.
All right.
Wah, wah, wah.
So you all are in this huge vault, and you'll see that there's these 3 columns in the center of the room. Can you even... Oh, yeah, you can kind of see them. So, yeah, as you start to go into the room, it's just extremely, extremely dark. There are actually, on the walls, too, you actually see, in each of the walls, kind of steel doors.
I do not see that.
Right
I'm
here.
gonna steal the doors.
It's very dark.
It's very dark. Oh, yeah, that's right. You don't see it.
Gwen says that she would like to steal the doors.
What's that?
I said that.
So, yeah,
Oh.
as you move around, you'll see that there's... I'm moving you guys.
Oh, just kidding. I have.
Oh. I'm moved.
All right. You'll see that there's these doors.
Steel doors?
Yeah, or iron doors, I mean.
Oh, well, can I iron the doors then?
Iron them?
Yeah, because I couldn't steal them.
Wordplay.
This is really bad. All right. So, what do you guys want to do? You definitely see kind of spanning far above you.
Where the gold at? I want the gold.
I want the gold. Give me the gold.
Do we have a sense of where we would need to go to get the gold?
Make a investigation roll as you've kind of a 9.
Yeah.
Can I just, while he's doing that, I walked up to this, I guess this middle set of doors on the left. And I just want to like put my hand on the door and just kind of feel around. Is it possible that it opens inward? Like, or is it,
You
is it
see
locked? Do I feel
It
anything?
definitely opens outward.
Okay.
And each of these doors also is just embossed with the images of dwarves on them. Like dwarves in different sorts of armor, dwarves in battle, dwarven runes. There's definitely a dwarf aesthetic going on here.
Instead of investigating the room, Valbar would like to continue to keep a close watch on Gwen.
You can do that. What's your passive perception?
Valbar's?
Yes.
No, Troy's.
Troy's.
100. No, my passive perception's 13.
Okay. Alrighty. What, Macon, what are you going to be doing?
I'm gonna start scooping up the gold.
There's no gold in this chamber.
Oh, wow. Gee willikers.
Esvale is with you all as well.
I'm gonna turn to Esvale and say, well, where's the gold?
Well, I don't know. I'm assuming it's here somewhere. I'm assuming that this is only one room.
Gwen, why don't you check the back of the room? And I'll follow you towards that. Maybe there's some children back there. You can tell we're here.
This is gonna give him the stank eyes.
Valbar stank eyes back. What do we roll to stank eye?
Yeah, what's the roll for that?
That's gonna be in D&D 6th edition. I'll make sure.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
All right. So
So is it possible? Are there handles on these doors or on
There
this one in front
are
of me?
handles.
Can I attempt to this left door here that I'm standing next to? Pull it. You said they open outward.
Yep.
Attempt to open it.
They open up. They're not locked. And
Okay.
actually behind the door is actually just the stone wall.
This seems a bit of a letdown. I want to just walk back to where I started at these doors down to the south.
Valbar walks that direction also.
And pull that door open as well.
This exact same thing.
Like same.
Yes.
It looks like at least most of these doors they're just stone walls behind it. All a ruse.
This feels like, well, one of these doors has to lead out.
Macon, any interest in opening the doors on the other side?
Simultaneously?
Sure. Unless you're scared.
Well, I am never scared. I will open the doors on the other side.
Okay. Megan, you open up the doors on the other side?
Except I cannot see. It is pitch black in here for me. So,
Oh, you can't see it all?
yeah, how does that work?
Oh.
What's your race? Your half elf?
Whoa. This is 2019. You can't ask that.
I'm a human.
Oh, you're human. Oh.
Yeah, I'm simply...
Okay, well, never mind then.
Well, don't you have a torch?
Oh, wait, I can see now.
I gave you some sight. You gave you the basic form of sight.
Okay, I have the basic form of sight. Now I can just, move it around and I can scan the whole map. I'll figure out where we're supposed to go. Thanks, Roll20. See, that looks like a dead end to me. Alright, I'm going to come over here. I'm going to open these doors, apparently.
They are also... And do you open up these doors, Guinevere? The one that
Yes.
you're next? Oh.
Oh, it's an opening.
It is an
I
opening.
found something.
Megan, get over here before she finds another little boy to give money to.
What did I find?
There's another stone wall.
What?
It's super, but you found the coolest stone wall. There's like some little gemstones in there.
Oh, I'm going to go ahead and try those out.
It's just like, it's like some geodes, not worth anything, but.
I don't care. I'm going to pry them out.
All right, so you guys actually have to wait like 45 minutes as Macon
Macon,
pries.
are you done yet? Come
Almost.
on.
This is the only thing of value we've seen so far.
You guys, yeah, so you get your geodes. So put that on your inventory sheet. Geodes.
If I know anything about D&D, it's that geodes are very dangerous.
Yeah, that's right. You would know that.
So, if you guys enter into the other room,
We do.
there
How
are...
many geodes do I have?
What's that? How many geodes?
Yeah.
You have at least a bag full. There's a lot of geodes. Like I said, you found the most...
25?
Yeah.
25 geodes.
You found the most interesting.
I'm going to use this against you so hardcore, you don't even know.
Dude, I dare you. All right, so... Those geodes, I'm gonna use those geodes against you.
We'll see.
Okay, challenge accepted. Okay,
What if that's the rot golem in geode form?
that's what.
Anyway.
Put itself together.
Thanks for the ideas. All right, so in this room, you see a staircase in the southwest corner.
Does it go up or down?
It goes up,
Well, Valbar,
and then
want to lead the way this time?
And then you can't really see what's in there appears to be something else over in the northern portion of the room as well.
What do you mean by something else?
Well, the room doesn't end like right there. Yeah.
I think we should go up the stairs and get a better vantage point. After you, milady. Ladies first. Queen and royalty first.
There's no queen here.
Princesses
but
first.
I'll go first.
And Macon, what are you going to do? As you kind of hear your companions kind of stepping away and their voices echoing throughout this large chamber, and you're just standing there with your geodes.
I'm gonna follow them.
Okay.
I don't know where they went.
They're over here.
Boom.
Okay.
Oh gosh, Macon, you scared me.
I scared myself.
All right. So, you all head up the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna move you to X.
Oh!
Sometimes in my house, when I walk up the stairs, I'll get to the last step and feel like I'm being teleported to another dimension. Turns out it's just the second floor of my house. It's pretty wild.
Yeah,
Pretty
man.
crazy.
It's so crazy. All right. So you all get to the top of the stairs. And you are now in it's a massive hall. It's 20-foot high hall. It's 40 feet wide, huge. There's massive pillars running down the center that seem to be supporting the ceiling. Each of these pillars actually looks like dwarven hammers, with the head of the hammer resting on the floor, and the hammer handle is actually the column. And then there's also, it appears to be some archways that lead out of the room that are on the eastern side of the wall. But this hallway goes down pretty far.
So,
Macon, are you coming?
Yes. Yes, I find it hard to keep up because the screen is so very big.
so Valbar would like to go up to one of the walls and maybe put his hands on it and kind of feel it and listen and see if he senses any movement or life anywhere in here.
Make a real quick though. A couple things happen. When you put your hand on the wall, actually, there's torches that are on the columns that actually light up. All right, and
I found the light switch, y'all.
it's just you hear this, just a massive, just a whoosh of energy that kind of when you do that. I want you to also go ahead and roll a perception check for me as you're trying to sense life.
16.
Yeah, you don't sense anything. Everything here just appears to be. This is a long abandoned chamber.
Okay.
It's gonna be one of those nights.
What are you rolling for, Gwen?
I thought he told us all to roll perception.
Oh, all of us?
No,
So
I told
did, and crit fail.
you did. That's a good thing that you weren't really looking.
Good thing. I'm blind.
All right, I want to walk down the hallway then. The coast is clear, everyone.
Okay.
I'll trail a few feet behind.
All right. So if you
Valbar's
walk,
going.
What's this stuff off to the east side?
What stuff?
There's is this where the bridge is?
Yes, there are. Well, hold on. There are 3 of these.
Okay.
Because there's 3 bridges. 1 bridge for each of the 3 columns.
Oh. When we were in the first floor,
Yep.
I know this is going back a little bit. Does Valbar remember if any of the pillars were damaged?
Okay. Yes. So the middle bridge actually looked to have a gap that had fallen out.
Mm-hmm.
And then the northernmost bridge seemed to be, its column seemed to be damaged on the western part of the bridge,
Mm-hmm.
or on the eastern part of the bridge. And then the southern northernmost bridge seemed to be damaged on the western side.
Okay.
So the middle had a gap.
The middle one's busted,
Yes.
but the northern and southern ones have some damage, but are intact.
Correct.
Valbar would like to go ahead and cross the northernmost of the bridges, and he's just a little fella. It hopefully won't be too much of an issue getting across there. Guys, I'm gonna go across this bridge. Watch me.
Great job, Valbar. Keep up the good work.
Yeah. See ya. Is it so? Are the torches only lit on these pillars?
Yes.
You can't see out beyond the range of the torchlight,
Correct.
unless you have dark vision, right? Okay.
Valbar has that dark vision, though.
All right, and Valbar, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the bridge seems to be okay for you. When you do get over here on this kind of crumbly portion, you do hear like some pebbles fall, but it's all good.
Guys, if you're coming across this bridge, be careful. Right here, there's a lot of pebbles that are coming apart. So am I able to just walk across it?
Yeah, and there's a large door at the other end of this bridge, and you can actually see
Mm-hmm.
that there. You can actually see. I believe you can. Yeah. So on the other bridges, there appear to be doors across them as well.
Mm-hmm. Guys, there's doors that are over on the other end of the bridge from where you're at. Am I able to open the door?
So one other quick thing to point out is the door that you're at
Mm-hmm.
is gold.
Mm.
The door you can kind of see glinting kind of from the middleest bridge
Mm-hmm.
appears to be silver.
And the 30 under 30 baby door on the other end is what?
Is bronze.
Bronze. All right, guys, I can kind of make out here in the darkness. I'm in front of the gold door, and then the middle one's the silver door, and the other one's the bronze door. Since you guys aren't across the bridges yet, just figured I'd let you know. Valbar out.
All right, Macon, what are you gonna do?
I don't know where Macon's gone, Valbar. Keeps getting left behind. Keeps disappearing.
I forget that there's a map. I don't know where. You went across the first
Oh,
bridge.
I'm moving you. Yeah, Valbar went across the first bridge.
Guys, get over here. There's a door. Can I just up and open it while they're on the other end of the...
Yeah, for sure.
All right, Valbar's going to go to open the door.
Yeah, inside of this door is a 10-foot tall painted statue of an armored male dwarf wielding a battle axe, a very large battle axe,
Mm-hmm.
and wearing a mask. All right. It's kind of in the very back of this small... You can go into this room.
I would like to go into the room.
Boom.
Oh, I'm in the room.
And
It's kind of small.
it is. It's a very small room. And then also, in front of the statue, set into the floor,
Mm-hmm.
looks to be some sort of trap door with a
Oh.
pull ring on it.
With a what ring on
With
it?
like a pull ring on it, so you could open it up.
Without pulling it, can I investigate to see what I think it does?
Let's see here. Yes, you can go to roll investigation.
22.
It appears to be a door.
I would love to open that door. While I'm opening the door, I would like to keep an eye on the dwarven statue. And hopefully it doesn't move.
Okay. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
Does it help that I was watching this statue?
Wait, were you? Oh, would you say you were watching the statue?
I did say I was watching the statue. I
Did
said
he-
I'm gonna pull it, hoping that the statue doesn't move. 18. Does that do it though? Anyway.
Hold on, I need to ask my rules, folks.
Does
Does a tie?
Macon.
Does a tie succeed? I think it does.
The tie goes to the defender.
Yes. All right. You, Valbar,
Mm-hmm.
you're so nimble.
You know, that's what my middle name is.
The
Valbar Nimble Mundy.
these
Doesn't really roll off the tongue very easily.
No,
but,
it does
hey,
not.
it's my dad, so you know.
All right. So you see the lights on this start to appear in this dwarf's like eyes, and it just shoots down like rays of energy at the door, nearly hitting you. You, Macon and Guinevere, you hear like this large blast and light come from across the bridge.
And they also hear ah.
I'm gonna draw my my sword and pop my sword and shield off, and I'm gonna start moving. I'm gonna run up to the crack portion here
Yes.
of the bridge, and then try to like carefully maneuver around the damaged part.
How much would you say you weigh?
I weigh 100, and I actually wrote it down. I believe I'm 140 pounds.
But you're wearing heavy armor.
That is also true. Which adds, according to Roll20 here and its weight calculator, puts me at an additional, I'm assuming, 84.6 pounds.
All right, you need to go to make a dexterity saving throw as the bridge starts to crumble underneath of your weight.
Wow, I feel like the DM is body shaming Alex.
Yeah, I feel really uncomfortable right now.
Do it. Make a dexterity saving throw.
I'm curious as to how it's determining this.
All right, and Macon.
I'm sorry. I'm 5'5", 120 pounds. Then so 200, I guess, with the.
Oh yeah, it's gonna collapse under your weight.
Whoa!
Wow.
I got to roll for it. Don't
Yep.
kill me yet. You said a dexterity saving throw.
Yep.
Okay, let's hope I got that crit fail out of the way. Woo! 17. How's that?
That's good. Which side of the bridge do you want to be on?
The cool
Well,
side.
Well, I was trying to move across, so I probably would have
You
jumped forward.
jump forward, barely making it. There you go. This middle part of this bridge is now collapsed, and now there's going to be a 15-foot wide gap.
Hmm.
All right, Macon, what are you doing? You're down at the southernmost bridge.
Yeah, I'm looking at the southern bridge.
Okay, you'll see the light from the torches and the light from the room that Valbar's in. So you kind of see across this massive gap. You see Guinevere kind of way up here jump out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear the crumbling echo throughout this chamber.
I'm just gonna reiterate what Valbar already said about just be careful. These the bridges are collapsing.
Okay.
The bridge that I'm in front of, how does it look?
Where you're standing directly right here, it does not look good. The rest of it looks okay. It's just right here.
Is this something I could jump?
You can attempt to jump it. Yes. You would need to make acrobatics?
Acrobatics. Let's see. Okay.
Or is it athletics?
18 acrobatics.
All right. Yeah, you're able to leap across this
Boom.
this space right here. When you land, this is funny. Oh no, you're good.
Oh, he's not.
I know.
You're good. That's the middle bridge that happens. All right.
Oh boy.
So do you see a bronze door?
I am going to creep up to the bronze door, and I'm going to check it for any kind of hidden mechanisms, also known as traps.
Make an investigation check.
Oh, I was born to make an investigation check of 7.
It's true.
You cannot find any traps.
All right. How sturdy does the store look?
It looks very, very sturdy.
Is it locked?
It is not locked, but it's super heavy. And
Well, I'm super buff.
you're going to need to make a strength athletics check.
Make it a strong boy.
15.
It's not enough
Whoa.
to push this open.
I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave.
Now we're talking.
Do it.
And make it standing right next to it.
You cast
Thor
the,
needs to make a Constitution save of 15.
Macon, do you also need to make that Constitution saving throw?
No,
Since you were right there.
the door is going to be blown off of its hinges.
Oh heck yeah!
Man, the hinges failed.
All right, inside of this room,
You guys hear this loud, thunderous sound for 300 feet echoing through the cavern.
Is Gwen still hanging on like Lion King style right now to the edge of the edge of the bridge?
No, she made that jump.
Okay.
In this room, you see that there is on the north, east, and south walls. All right, there appears to be on this large dust-covered frescoes that depict dwarven smiths at work in their forges. There's an iron anvil that also sits atop a raised stone block in the middle of the floor with cobwebs covering it.
Is there a hammer in this room?
There is not a hammer in the room.
Can I take an ad break real quick?
Yes.
Everybody go out and buy Dwarven Smithy. If you haven't gotten Dwarven Smithy, what's wrong with you? Play it, love it, enjoy it. Get the metal coins. It's much more satisfying.
This is a very good place to plug Dwarven Smithy as we are in this Dwarven dungeon. This is a really good game, Flatworks game. They are a consummate Catacon supporter and will be a vendor again this year. Really fine folks over there who make really cool games. Dwarven Smithy. Check it out.
Check it out. Throw your money at them. But make sure it's the metal money, not the plastic money, because the metal money is much more satisfying to play with.
It is. They're doing another Kickstarter to do more metal coins too. All right, so
Sick. Jumping back into it.
Yes. All right. So Guinevere, you're in this room with Valbar.
Well, I guess so.
So as all that was happening, and I jumped out of the way, did I happen to jump down this trap door also?
No.
Okay.
But did you, because the trap door didn't move when you tried to open it?
It didn't.
No.
Hey, Gwen, I need help with this trap door.
Sure, yeah.
I step back.
Did you check it? It's nothing.
I
What
tried-
was all the screaming about?
I tried yanking it, and my strength wasn't high enough to open the door.
What was all the screaming about in here?
It's me. That's me exerting effort. You don't know me because you've only known me for 24 hours, but that's the sound I make when I'm trying to exert my will upon an object.
Gotcha. I'll keep that in mind for future reference. So, Mr. DM, what do I need to do to attempt to pull this chain open?
I don't know. Are you going to touch it?
Step back.
Yeah, you touch it. All right.
Yeah.
Make a dexterity saving throw so these eyes glow.
Oh, a 3.
Why are you trying to kill him?
He does not like Gwen now. He doesn't.
Alvar, Valbar sees blood. He thinks that Gwen is between him and the money.
Oh, that's right. Oh,
he
this
doesn't
is
like that.
Oh my word. You set her up.
Totally set me up.
I did. Valbar did do that.
Oh, that's
Valbar's alone in a
That's
room.
cold.
Macon does not know this is happening.
okay.
Valbar is secretly a savage, you guys. That's part of the character.
It's like that meme where it's like, gee, I've been in a coma for 12 years. I sure can't wait to see my favorite whatever. It's like, oh.
Okay. All right. So, Guinevere, you're going to go ahead and take 26 fire damage.
Okay.
Also, you realize that when you actually are attempting to open this is a false door that is just kind of
Even better.
Macon, you hear
Oh my god. The metal's hot now. Just cooking inside of this. Holy crap.
All right. Let's go back down to Macon. You're in this room. Okay? There are, like I said, there's these large frescoes and then this anvil that's sitting in the center of the room. What do you want to do?
Can I just take my sword and hit the anvil?
You can.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Give it a little ding.
It makes a ding noise, and it doesn't do anything, but it does kind of push back some of the cobwebs, and you can see some dwarven runes on the top of this anvil.
Do I speak Dwarven? Nope, I don't speak Dwarven.
Maybe your buddy Valbar does.
Does he? I don't.
Oh wait,
I don't think he does.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast that.
Comprehend language. Okay.
Boom.
On it, it says, "Let hammers fall and anvil ring."
I just dinged it. And there's no hammer in this room?
Make a perception check.
Oh, I was born to make a perception check. Perception. 17.
As you are thinking about hammers, you definitely see that on the south wall, one of the frescoes looks a little weird. Where there's a dwarf that's just kind of holding up a hammer, just kind of crafting a sword.
Is it like a little thing where I can like twist it to make it look like the hammer comes down?
No, as you approach it though, it's actually kind of like an optical illusion, and the hammer is actually a real hammer that's kind of inset into the wall.
Well, I'm gonna take it, and as I take it, I'm gonna like jump away from the wall just in case, it's a trap.
Nothing happens.
Okay, I'm gonna go hit the hammer on the anvil.
You're gonna hit the hammer?
Well, I'm gonna hit the anvil with the hammer.
Okay. Let's see here. All right, when you do that, a light springs forth out of the anvil. And when the anvil rings, you are going to be granted 10 temporary HP.
Oh, nice.
Sick.
Tell you who could really use that right now.
I'm gonna ring it again.
Nothing happens.
Wow, this is garbage. I'm gonna take the hammer.
Okay, it's a nice crafting hammer.
I'm gonna take it.
Okay.
Is
Back
there
at
anything else in the room?
no.
Okay, I'll make my way back to the landing.
Okay. Let's figure out what's going on over in this room with the statue.
I'd like to pull on the chain again. No, I'm just kidding.
What do you do, Guinevere?
I scream out after I just got roasted. Ah! Oh my God! What the hell was that?
What did you do?
I pulled the chain like you asked me to, and the thing just burned, like shot fire at me.
Well, that's weird.
Is that not what happened to you?
Not how I remember it. I was not burned. You can see on my clothing it's not burnt.
You see a little bit that's burned.
Oh, this part must have gotten burnt just now when you were burnt.
Oh. Yeah, okay, sure.
Weird. All right,
I'm not touching that again.
Well, we need to
That
figure out where the
thing-
gold's
A
at.
little bit more than the thing could have killed me. Holy crap.
All right, Valvar wants to look like behind the statue and see if there's any other stuff in here.
No, the statue actually appears to be... Go ahead and make a religion check for me.
Okay. 8. Valvar hasn't been to church in a little while. So...
Yeah, no, never mind. All right, so yeah, there's nothing else in this room.
Yeah, this is just a weird room. Let's go back.
Just one of those...
What did you do to the bridge?
I'm trying to come help you.
This is just...
The bridge collapsed.
Well, how much do you weigh?
That is very inappropriate to ask a lady.
Well, I got across fine. It didn't crumble under me.
You're
I'm just...
a little man.
I like that Macon is on the other side, just looking at you guys.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm just saying, if you wouldn't be eating that birthday cake all the time, maybe the bridge wouldn't be out.
Oh, are we really gonna have this conversation right now?
Just
you know
a-
me all but 24 hours, like you said.
Just a statement of fact.
I have not eaten any birthday cake since I've known you. In the
Well,
last 24 hours.
Macon talks, well, birthday cake maybe, bread or apples or whatever. I'm just projecting at this point. I don't know what your dietary needs are. I'm just saying, maybe if you had a little less of it, the bridge wouldn't be out. How am I going to get across?
Did you intentionally tell me to pull on that chain, knowing full well what was going to happen?
Did you intentionally deceive me by telling some stranger our whereabouts of what our plans are?
I technically, since you know all of that, didn't deceive you of anything.
So you're saying
your
you did?
argument is folly.
So you did. Who are you working for?
I'm working for Davil.
Yeah, well, you know who I work for?
again, So I can make money.
You know who I work
I
for?
told you this when we started working together.
Do you know who I work for?
Who do you work for?
Who do you work for?
I work for myself. I'm an independent contractor. You should try it. You know who gets a cut of my money? Me. And Macon. But mostly me.
You know,
All right,
that might be something we could discuss at another time.
I feel like you're right. All right, let's. I'm gonna walk back towards the opening of the bridge, and I'm gonna look over the edge, and I'm gonna look back towards Gwen and be like, Gwen, how far do you think you could throw a little man like me?
No, but I bet I know how far I can knock you down.
Is there any how far is the ceiling above us, and is there anything I could potentially grapple?
The ceiling
With-
above you is probably like, it's like 70 feet down to the ground. It's probably another 30 feet up to the ceiling.
Okay. My rope's not that long. So even if I were to like craft something, I couldn't.
And it's 15
Get it
feet
up there.
across over to where Macon is standing right now, looking at you all, shaking his head in disgust.
All right. Macon, can you catch this rope? I'm gonna throw my rope, part of the rope, over to the other end while holding the.
Throw the whole rope.
I'm gonna. I'm gonna hold. I'll hold the proximal end of the rope and throw the distal end of the rope towards Macon on the other side.
I'm not even gonna like attempt to catch it. I'm just gonna like watch it fall into the drink.
There's no water under us.
What is under us?
It's
Floor.
The floor.
Concrete.
Yeah, this is, if you were to fall down, it would be down in that first chamber you guys started in.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna watch it fall down.
I'm gonna like pick it back up and be like, make it, and throw it again. Make it, catch it.
Just gonna watch it fall down again.
I'm gonna do that just several times until I get just defeated. Megan, why aren't you catching this? I gotta get back over there.
I honestly don't know. I don't want to touch the rope.
How
Esville.
far is this other bridge?
I'm gonna jump the bridge.
Oh, you
15 feet?
Yeah, I'm gonna get a running jump.
How?
Because I can jump 16 feet, yo.
Valbar, as you're kind of
Your
like
long
trying,
jump with a running start
You're-
for me is 16 feet.
you're trying to throw.
horizontally.
As you're trying to throw this to Macon, you just see like Guinevere just like take a running leap. Oh my word! If you missed, you're dead. All right, so you're at 9 HP.
Except according to the player's handbook, with a running start based on my strength score and my height, my long jump is 16 feet horizontally. That's a 15-foot gap, extra foot.
How? Okay. All right, Chris Perkins, you're watching this right now. How did you make this possible?
Dude, you need
It's
to.
right here.
Chris Perkins, answer me.
We need to
Catch
write.
me on Twitter at Troy Hufford. Chris Perkins, how? 16 feet.
That's
What?
everything is like 5, 10, 15, 20. Cast the spell at 100 feet. Long jumps, let's make it 16.
Well,
16.
I think
Let's
it's
make sure we can clear
I
it.
think it's dependent on your strength score, and like height and stuff. Because I plugged it in here for 5e.
Gotcha.
My strength score is 16, and then I'm 5'5", and it's got my long jump with a 10-foot running start. So I started back 10 feet. It's 16 feet horizontally.
Yeah, it said
Oh
all
my
it says in the book is that a player. It doesn't say to roll anything. It says just as a character can clear this gap with a running jump.
It just says that. It just says that?
Yeah, it just says
Except for
that.
Valbar.
Well, Valbar is not going to be able to make that work. Let me just say that right now.
What's your strength, Valbar?
It's a 6, which is a -2.
Yeah.
Esville.
Yeah.
All right, Esville is just like,
And your how tall?
throw me the rope. Megan, what is your problem?
I don't like the way he's been acting to the group.
3'8",
Yelling about
38 pounds.
some child in
Your
the
long jump is
street.
6 feet horizontally.
Oh,
I
hey,
don't understand.
hey, Judith just commented that you should turn into a leaping animal. Dude, just turn into a bird.
Well, I don't.
Yeah, that's true. He doesn't like to shape change, though.
You know, it's very demeaning to a gnome to be a shapeshifter. I only do that when I feel like I'm cornered.
I feel like this is like the Hulk in Infinity War, where he just won't come out. You know.
It won't. I'm not feeling it. I'm so listen. So Valbar has had a day. Let's say Valbar is not feeling himself. He feels like there's some conspiracy happening. He's not thinking straight. And
Valbar's the only one conspiring. It's against killing Gwen.
well, Valbar doesn't feel that way. Valbar feels like Gwen is our enemy right now,
Okay.
and that Gwen is conspiring against him.
Well, let me set the scene, okay? You're standing over there all alone, and you obviously have no way to get over yourself. And then Esvale comes up, and she's like, "Oh, let me help." And then I'm just gonna like put my arm up and be like, "Valbar, this whole day you've been working against the group. You have betrayed my trust. You have attacked our new companion who has given no sign of ill intent whatsoever.
You don't know anything about me trying to attack her. I didn't do anything.
You stole a pen
I
from
gave it back.
from Sylvan.
I
Are you
picked it up.
Who's paying you to work against us?
I'm trying to get paid right now for the Troll Skull Manor. I feel like you're losing sight of what's important here. And that is our pioneering spirit. I feel like the two of us have been going at this for so long with Keon, and Keon's gone now. And here's just the two of us, and you're with Gwen and the Black Viper.
Hey,
and
hey.
I don't know. I don't know Gwen like you do, and I feel like she can't be trusted. That's how I feel right now. I feel like I'm on an island, and you are joining these two people, and you're leaving me behind. Literally, me on this bridge on this side, and you on that side, and figuratively, me on this bridge, and you on that side.
As you, this is. She's just gonna walk away. I've never been with a group of people that had so much drama, but work this out.
Valva, I'm sorry. I did not realize that was the way you felt. I should have realized. You know I would do anything for you, Valbar. You've always done right by me. You've never maliciously hurt me or done anything evil behind my back, and I know that I should fully trust you, and there's nothing that you've ever done to make me feel that you did not have my best interest at heart.
Thank you. At this at this point, if you guys could like take a step back and like turn around, I just need a moment. Do you guys do that?
Yeah.
Sure, whatever.
Okay, you're not looking?
No, I'm
Yeah.
not looking.
Close your eyes. Don't even peek.
Okay, I'm not peeking.
All right, Valvar is going to turn into a crow.
I turn around. Just kidding.
You
Just kidding.
son of a... he's going to fly across this short gap, land, and turn back into Valbar. Okay, you can turn back around now.
Ah, good to see you, old friend.
All right, let's go find this gold. And like Valbar walks past them and like gives Gwen a stank eye. Also, do I have to roll for stank eye this time?
No, we've already. That's not in this edition.
I trip him.
It's in the next one.
I trip Valbar.
You trip. Valbar falls off the bridge and dies.
All right, it's been fun, you guys. Thanks, everybody.
Oh, this is unexpected.
For the chats.
I just wanted him to fall on his face.
What's her name? Can cast resurrection, so
Yeah.
we don't need to.
Oh, we're good. I'll just go. I'll lose my soul like Keon, and we'll go hang out together.
At the Castle Lanterns Villa.
That's right. We'll be zombies sitting in. We'll be neighbor zombies. He'll be in one casket. I'll be in the other one.
So I went down the third pathway, and there's nothing down there except I did bang an anvil, and I feel like I could take, 10 solid injury points and still not affect me in the slightest. Those are medical terms. Injury points.
Well, you don't have to explain it to me. I'm very well versed on medical terminology. With my 3 earlier.
So, should we head down the third or the second path, the middle path?
Sure, just give me a second here, and as we're walking, my hands are going to start to glow, and I'm going to cast, what is that?
Lay on hands?
Thing. Yeah, lay on hands, to give myself 20 hit points back.
Alrighty. There is a...
Cause I'm dead.
Troy, I was trying to give your character a chance to come clean, but your character did not want to come clean.
No.
Oh, Valbar knows what he's doing.
Dude, he is business all the way.
That's right. Listen, Valbar could fall to his death. He doesn't even have a will. That's not even in his mind to be giving up any property.
Wait, didn't we establish that you did have a will and then it went to somebody?
I'll have to go back through the old.
We'll have to go back. I think it goes back to Volo. I think that's what the original.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I signed it to Volo. Yeah.
All right. So you guys, there's this gap. It's 15 feet.
Right, who's first?
I'll jump it.
Okay. You jump it.
Yeah, I'll jump it.
Anybody want to put me on their back?
Gonna do a running jump, or you just gonna jump?
I'm gonna do a running jump.
You wanna put me on your back, Macon?
No,
Please. We've been through so much.
I'm too weak.
What's great is you could have just flown straight south.
Yeah, well, it didn't fit the narrative that I was going for.
Yeah.
The Black Viper is going to leap across too, and she's going to like unfurl her cape, and it kind of goes static as she kind of glides down to a stop, like down over here.
All right, I'm gonna give it a running jump and get to the other side.
We're back at this again.
Yep.
Well, I guess I'll see you guys later. Okay, how about this? If one Valbar were to cast Longstrider, giving him the ability to run faster, would he be able to clear this jump?
I'm gonna
DM?
I'm gonna say yeah.
All right. Valbar casts Longstrider at level 2.
And it lasts 1 hour.
Lasts for an hour. I'm so fast. You have no idea.
Guys, it's kind of scary. You've never seen something this small move this fast.
Really, doesn't it just like bring him up to like normal human? Because his movement speed is what, 25, right?
It's just a little faster.
So
Come on now.
Just slightly faster than a normal human.
Come on now.
Yeah.
My speed's 25, but if I have the wind at my back, it's a solid 26, 27.
Yeah. Also, think about it. His legs are so much shorter, so imagine how fast they're moving.
Yeah, it's like a
Yeah.
Flintstone, like a
You ever
Flintstone
see
car.
Sonic the Hedgehog?
Yeah.
That's what this guy is.
Yeah.
Your legs are just moving in circles.
Yep, that's right.
Okay, so there's one last door down over here.
I'm gonna kick it open.
You know, we're just gonna have this one. You kick it open.
It explodes.
Okay. You kick it open. You guys are in a room.
Yes.
Within this room, there are 4 suits of rusted plate armor with helmets, and they're basically sized for dwarves. Each one
I'm just gonna pull out my rapier and I'm gonna run around the room and say, "Animated armor!" And I'm just gonna knock all of them down.
You knock them all down.
You're welcome.
But when you do knock down you knock them down, you kind of clear some of the cobwebs, and you can see an inscription in the wall. And
Is it Dwarvish?
It's Dwarvish.
I can speak it for an hour.
Okay. It says,
Say something in Dwarvish right now.
I'm a miner. I want to mine and drink lots of beer.
he says it in Dwarvish though, so you don't actually understand what he says.
Valbar claps.
Okay. The words say, a secret never before told will part Dumathoin's lips.
He reads that to himself quietly, though, so no one else can hear it.
Yeah.
So, all right, so you read it. What now?
Valba, do you have
Yeah.
a secret that you want to tell us?
No. Not particularly.
Esvel is like, you all know that I'm the Black Viper, as I have no more secrets to share. You know that, she kind of points, Guinevere's told you she's a princess.
Well, I didn't tell anybody that.
Yeah, it just kind of came out. We knew. How long did you expect that to... Never mind.
As long as possible, you know.
Do you all not have any secrets?
No, we share everything together.
Oddly enough.
We even live together.
Somebody make a religion check for me.
Oh boy.
20, not nat.
Yeah, you also know that Doomathoin is the dwarven god of secrets.
Oh.
Now, here's a question. If I whispered it to the statue, would it count, or does it have to be spoken aloud?
Valbar also rolled a 20, so Valbar would also like to know this information.
You rolled Valbar rolled a 20. Man, Guinevere, you know nothing.
Gwen is not
Very
church.
religious.
Said the paladin.
Yeah. My deity just speaks to me. I don't actually have a place to go and worship, though.
Oh,
He
okay.
became a paladin off the internet for $20.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. Yeah, so Valbar, you would know this as well. Ezreal's... Are you serious? You all don't have any secrets to share.
So can we whisper our secrets, or do they have to be spoken like at a volume where everybody can hear?
I don't know.
So I'm gonna just lean up to the statue, and I want to whisper to where nobody can hear, and I want to say, "I'm in love with Keon Seabrook."
Oh!
Oh, snap.
Okay. The doors are going to open.
And
Wow.
I want to turn back around, but like, I don't know. I feel like I would be really embarrassed by what I just had to like, because I feel like it might be the first time I've ever said it out loud.
Okay.
Like, even though that, like, I know they didn't hear it, but like,
Okay, I guess on that bombshell we will be finishing tonight's episode. As the door slowly opens up, and there is basically in Dwarven runes inside of here. It says Vault of Dragons.
oh, they labeled it appropriately. Perfect.
But only one of us can read it.
Oh, is it in Dwarvish?
He said it was in Dwarvish runes.
Nice.
You see it. All right.
You look at it.
You look at it. It looks at you. All right.
It looks back.
All right. And we're going to call it there.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
There was a lot that happened tonight.
So much happened.
And
And
on another note, so little happened.
so little. We started at the entrance of the vault. And we're now at the entrance of the vault. Who knows? All right. So, but anyway, this has been the RPG Academy presents Waterdeep Dragon Heist. You guys can follow me at BezcarTom on Twitter. Troy, do you want to leave us with any last remarks for tonight?
Happy birthday, Tom, again. Happy circling the earth another year. That's great of you to do.
That's what I expected you to say. Congratulate me.
Yeah, congratulations on circling that earth one more time. You can follow me at Troy Hufford. I don't know, whatever. Go buy stuff.
Okay. Just go buy stuff. Participate in commerce.
Participate in commerce. Yep, get the Dwarven Smithy. Go to a catacon.
Yeah, go to a catacon.
Just enjoy your life. Have
Here.
fun playing games.
yeah.
All that fun stuff.
Boom. Go buy your badge right there. And Jake, any last words?
Hey, I'm Jake. You can follow me around around Florence, where I live. Uh, go to AcadiaCon. We'll all be there. Tom, are they doing? Do we know if they're doing another murder mystery?
They are doing a murder mystery. That's the plan.
Sign up for the murder mystery because I'm gonna do it. Tom, are you gonna be in it again
Yeah,
this year?
yeah. Any opportunity I get to cosplay, I'm in.
Troy, are you gonna do it again this year?
Yep, it was Tom the
Alex?
whole time. Tom did it.
If I can get it, I will.
We're gonna all be there, so you can come play with us in person.
Guys,
And even creepier in person.
I will pull so many strings and just create new characters for you if you all don't get signed up.
Yes!
Guys, gotta wield my power. All right. So, no, anyway, it has been real. Don't forget to hit that little
Subscribe.
heart button and
the
follow.
Smash it.
If you're a Prime member, go ahead and be up
Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime.
That free subscription.
You get a free subscription. We are well worth it.
You also get a free subscription to HBO. Game of Thrones is on, so if you want to do that, it's
But-
cool.
Hey, how about Game of Thrones? If you're not caught up, get caught up. Come on, what are you doing?
All right.
It's almost over. Get caught up.
Oh,
just got a
Sound card,
subscription.
just subscribe. Yeah! Woo! That's one.
Sound.
Oh,
Sound
sound card.
sound card. I appreciate that, my dude.
Thanks, Sal.
And whoever you are, yes.
Oh, I know who it is. Been bugging him. All right. For months to subscribe. Months. All right. So anyway, this has been the RPG Academy presents Waterdeep Dragon Heist. Don't forget, if you're having fun, you're doing it